Like I said, I think the first period really, you guys dictated the game from the outset there. Jonathan getting the 2 goals. I mean, how big was that first period? You had Union on their heels.
Well, I mean, thought that um, I thought we played pretty well till 4-0. I thought Union outplayed us from probably there on in. I mean, it's um, we got the lead, and they I told our guys they compete really hard, uh, and they're going to come at us all night long, which they did. And it was a grind. It was a grind both nights. 4-1, and then the goalie's out, and anything can happen. But um, proud of our guys. For I said they were extremely focused for the first half of the game, and kind of let up. And I don't know if we let up or they just kept plugging away at us. And when you play against them, you got to be ready to make quick plays, and you got to be ready to absorb contact, and you got to be ready to step back to pucks. And if you don't do that, you're not going to be very successful against them. I thought we did that early in the first couple periods, and then got away from that philosophy. But it was a tough game.
Yeah. Jonathan, talk about the 2 goals you scored in the first period to put your team up 2-0.
Yeah, obviously it was pretty exciting to get them so early, but I think that's just the dynamic start we had, and I gotta give credits and it's not an individual effort out there. Sullivan Mack and Jack O'Leary, we were buzzing on all cylinders out there to start the game off. So credit to them. I wish they were down here with me, but yeah, obviously it was very exciting to get them very early. But what was important is that we kept the lead.
How important is it to get off to a start on the road like this in a hostile environment like Messa is when these 2 teams get together?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty imperative to get that early lead because trying to play behind in another team's rink is tough. You're battling the players, you're battling the fans, and road hockey is completely different than home hockey. So it's a lot more gritty game, and yeah, it's important that you come out really quick, and we did tonight.
Talk about the 2-on-1 that you set up with Mac there. I mean, it's, pretty play there. He puts a little backhand between Chauvet's pads.
Yeah, I think that's just shows the trust we have on our line. Instead of trying to force a play, I know that he's going to beat that guy up the ice. He's one of the quickest guys on our team, if not the quickest. So just having that trust and laying it out for him, and he made a beautiful goal. So it's a very nice touch he had to find the back of the net there.
Mike, the last time you played Union, you had those power play goals on the major in that first period. You got another 5-minute major tonight, but this time Union kills it off. What difference did you see in Union's PK this time around as opposed to last year?
I mean, last year I think we got some gratuitous bounces. We forced pucks down the net and hit some people. This time, I mean, could be a different story. Ryan Walsh hits the post, steps in and rips it, and that could have made it 3-0 right there. But and then I thought the kid made some big saves too. I mean, he came up and we had some of those power play chances, and I don't know if they got the save last year that they needed in that scenario. But our power play there's a little bit of struggle. We got to continue to get better in that area. That was a big goal for us tonight to make it 3-0, so I mean, it's just you're not going to have very many nights that we had against Union last year. I said you got to have a lot of fortunate bounces in your arsenal to get that many power play goals.
Why have you been playing so well since the start of the year? I mean, you haven't lost in 2014 yet. You guys are on a nice roll. What's been the key factor?
Well, we've lost a lot since 2014.
No, 2024. I'm sorry.
Know,
sorry. My bad. I got 10 years.
It's a good job you're not running for office.
No, yeah. Thank you. We're gonna get politically. Just kidding.
No, I think we came back after Christmas, and we talked about it as a team, like as a coaching staff, we took some ownership of it. I think that we needed to practice in a different way and emphasize different things, and I think the players bought into that mentality. And since that time, it's been a slow burn. I think the guys have gotten better and better and better with kind of the mentality that we want to play with. I think our young guys are growing up, like Johnny and Luke Devlin and George Fagaris, who didn't play tonight, and Hoyt Stanley and Benny Robertson. And you go through at the time we had 9 freshmen in the lineup. And when those guys are growing up right now and they're not playing like freshmen anymore, they can just go play hockey. They know our systems. They know what we want them to do. They don't have to think about defense. They don't have to think about neutral zone. They don't have to think about forecheck. They just playing now. And I think that's probably the biggest improvement is that their step forward of just playing hockey and coming ready to play, and instead of thinking and reacting, now they're anticipating and playing hard.
Jonathan, your thoughts on that?
I couldn't have said it better myself. I think it goes back to saying I've heard my whole life, no high too high, no low too low, and we're on a high right now, but we don't see it like that. We know there's always areas we can keep improving, and every day we get to the rink, we work on those. So just trying to keep going and doing what we're doing.